little bit like going to a Chinese restaurant, you know, and you look at that menu and you get sweet and sour pork. And it's sweet in the respect that we're here and we love to be here and we're willing to share and we've all worked hard. And it's sour in the respect that this may be the last one.
I think one of the greatest feelings is not accepting the trophies or whatever, is just to have the crowd and cheer you on at the end.
It's really helped me grow to be a better person, and it's helped me personally getting along with others and making decisions, taking on responsibilities.
And your name is?
Terry Friends.
Of the?
Marlington HS Band.
Who's more excited, you or the kids?
I am.
Okay, great.
We don't go out to win the trophy or whatever. We go out to give it to the crowd, give it to the people.
So collectively you have this one big gift.
That's right.
And you give it to the audience.
Yep.
Well, about 10, 15 more minutes, you're going to go out in the competition. How are you feeling right now?
A little bit nervous, but feel we're ready to go.
Okay, the band's looking good to you? You're happy with it?
We're trying hard. We're trying real hard.
Okay, good enough. How long did it take you to come down here?
About 10.5 hours.
10.5 hours. Y'all came on a bus.
Yeah.
And how many kids did you bring with you?
152.
152. You've been working the band all year. You've had the show all year, and you've watched the kids come along. You feel that they're their peak right now? This is it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we've worked hard and we've tried to gauge it so everything falls just about right. They're good kids and they've worked really, really hard, and they deserve whatever recognition they can achieve.
Okay. And you think you'll be making the finals tonight?
Yes.
Definitely, huh?
Yes, sir.
And what happens if you don't get in the finals? How are you going to feel? How do you think the kids are going to feel?
We're going to feel great anyway. I think it's an honor just to be here.
Always a series of new beginnings. God gave you that talent. Your obligation now is to go out there and share it with everybody in the audience. The staff and myself have done everything we knew how to get it out of you. But your obligation now is to go out there and give it away and share it with the audience. We're not worrying about beating anybody. We're not worrying about any trophies right now. You're going to do the best possible job that's humanly within your capabilities, and you're going to give it to those fans in that stand. And that's what we came here for, to give away everything that we had. Mr. A?
Okay, a couple things. I know you're asking yourself, and we are too, how did we get here? How did we do this? It isn't like a car wash and selling chocolate bars. Because fundamentally you worked really hard to get the fundamentals down. And you worked hard. Fundamentally, Mr. Friends wrote an incredible drill. And he deserves a tremendous amount of credit for that. You've worked the fundamentals, you've inserted yourself, your own little spirit, whatever that is, to bring that alive, and you've come up with an incredible product. And now you're giving the product to these people here and to others who don't even know you. I remember a little quote, and I don't remember where it was from, but it went something like this: that loving and sharing is open arms. If you close your arms to loving and sharing, then you'll only be left holding yourself. And nobody here is going to be left holding yourself.
I think that the MBA program is the epitome of band organization. I know it's guised in the cloak of being competitive, but what it has to offer to all of the students and all the bands clear across the country, I think it's organized in the finest way possible, because they get to so many thousands of students and make them feel their own potential, their own winning worth, and everything that goes into the characters of our young people today. I think the MBA program is just absolutely where it's at for the kids in the bands today.
me who you are and what school.
I'm Stephanie DeFrancesco, and I'm from Marlington High School.
Great. And what's your responsibility?
I'm Assistant Field Commander.
And how are you feeling? You're about ready to go on in just a few more minutes?
Nervous, excited, hoping.
How are y'all going to do?
We're going to do great. We're going to make finals, and we're going to win.
Great. Let me see who you are and tell me what your responsibility is.
I'm Debbie Borland, and I'm head field commander.
Okay. And how many years have you been in the band?
Let's see, about 6 or 7. So
6 or 7 since 8th grade?
no, I started in 4th grade. We had a band program in 4th grade.
So tell me what you've enjoyed the most about all those many years in the band program.
The feeling of closeness between people, where it feels like just one big family.
I got that feeling when we talked to your director and his wife yesterday, because they're both heavily involved in the band, right? Do they talk about families?
Yeah, he seems like our dad almost in ways. So
What kind of things does he do that's like a father would do?
he just cares, and he talks to us like real people. And I don't know, he just cares about us a lot.
That's great. We wish you the best of luck. What do you hope after this is all over to take back home with you?
Hope Grand Champ.
Tell me who you are.
I'm Ginger Leopold, and my son is a senior tuba.
Really? This is his 4th year with the band?
Yes, his 4th, and we've had 2 others that graduated in the Marlington Band also.
Boy, so you've been a fan of the band for how many years now?
We've been following them for 8 years.
Has it been a fun experience for you?
It's been great. We recommend marching competition to everybody that has a band.
So what have your children gained from their participation in all these band competitions?
They've learned leadership, great pride in what they're doing, and probably most of all, they've been able to go out after they've left the Marching Dukes and gone on to college and done very well. They've learned discipline and just a real pride.
Tell me a little bit about what this all is, and you're bringing a band here. What does that all mean?
Well, I think it depends on who's answering the question, but to me, this is a chance for the kids in our high school to learn what their capabilities and what other kids' capabilities are in terms of marching musical performance. It's really exciting. It's dressed up as a contest, but I really think this is a real learning experience for the kids.
How's that? You agree with that?
Oh, yes, sir. The kids were here last year and they loved it.
What do they get from it?
The experience of doing something great, becoming successful, even no matter how they place, they go out of here feeling so great about themselves. Plus, they see a lot of other bands, meet a lot of kids.
Okay, so what I understand is that a bunch of bands get together in this facility for this competition. The quality different than most other places, or what?
Well, this is an overall program and goes on, I think, almost all year long. The group that runs the contest here has regional contests throughout the year. And most of these bands have been involved in this type of a process before. I would say this is the premier quality contest of contests, simply because the bands that come here have been exposed to this, either viewing or participating. And I really believe that you'll see no finer high school bands anywhere than right here.
That's interesting. I understand that your band is one of those bands been in a regional and done quite well. Why don't you tell me about that?
Well, our band has participated in the Marching Bands of America program since they first started. Like most people, we kind of started small and got our feet wet and learned what it was all about. And we had been competing for some time in Ohio, but on a national level, we really didn't understand the standard of excellence that could be attained by high school kids. And over the last 4 or 5 years, we have become stronger, even in MBA. And this year, we were very pleased that we did win a division championship in one of the regionals. So we're looking real hard to be successful here, too.
Yes.
Our real goal isn't to gain a prize or to defeat a rival.
but to pace each other on the road to excellence. And that's really what we try for, as long as every student feels they are giving the best of their potential, not getting, but giving everything they have away to the viewer, to the listener, and even to the judge, then the competition doesn't matter. We really feel that it's the giving of that art, your heart and soul, that's important.
Joining us from Alliance, Ohio, on the marching groups of Marlington. Marlington's show will include the following musical selections: Ensueño, The Devil Went Down to Georgia, Spanish Fantasy, Thornbird's Theme, and Moorside March. On the judges' way. Drum majors, Debbie Moreland and Stephanie DeFrancisco. Is your band ready? Marlington High School Marching Band remains in the field in preliminary competition.
How'd your band do out there today?
Oh, I thought we did great.
Really? You really happy with the show?
Yeah.
How'd the drum section do?
Real good. Yeah, real good. I throw a stick in the middle of our drum solo and he caught it.
Okay, good. How'd the crowd like your show?
Oh, I thought they loved it. I think one of the greatest feelings is not accepting the trophies or whatever, is just to have the crowd and cheer you on at the end.
Well, your band has a motto. What is that? Give it away?
Yeah, give it away and anything will come back to you.
What does that mean? Explain that.
Well, I feel that if you give your best shot, and if you just sell it to the audience, or show to the audience, and and have the audience really like it, then your rewards will definitely come back to you.
I'm Mary Briding, Lisa Briding's mother. She's a trumpet junior.
How many years has she been in the band?
This is her 3rd year.
And I understand that she was one of the soloists in the show?
Yes, that's right. Her and Jim Albany were a duet.
How'd she do?
Fine. I always think she does great, though. Typical mother.
Yeah. Does she always feel like she does as well?
I think she's got very much confidence in herself, yes.
In all that much time, you've probably seen some growth and changes happen to her in her band. Tell us about it.
It matures them very much. And I'll tell you, if the discipline, you have to be able to handle it or you will not be in it very long. They grow from it very much.
That's great.
Yeah.
If there was something that you could say to parents who are maybe wondering whether they should encourage their children to participate in band, what would you say to them?
Oh, yes. And follow them. Be there every time they're performing if you can. It means so much to them.
How many shows have you been around this last year and over the years?
On this last year, we've been to all of them.
So how many times has Marlington performed?
Oh, you got me off guard. I don't know.
Several, though. Huh?
Several, yes.
And in those 3 years, you've traveled to all of them, too?
Yes, this is our 6th year following the Marlington Band.
Tell me how you think it's important to the young people to have their parents support them like you do.
What else do you talk about at home if you're not supporting your children?
Do you think it helps strengthen the family?
Oh, definitely.
Our real goal isn't to gain a prize or defeat a rival, but to pace each other on the road to excellence.
The Marlington High School Marching Band.